Hey guys, right, so this is me about to read the affidavit, statement of facts affidavit that I have written. This is here, notice, statement of fact affidavit. Okay, this is the my affidavit that's rebutting Neil's affidavit, because Neil's unsworn, unsigned affidavit is full of shit. Care of Auckland 0881, a man, make oath and say as follows, that the attached document Annex 1 is true and correct. Okay, now Shirley, the Justice of the Peace, she wrote Annex 1 there. That is not my handwriting, it's hers. Right. So, I, Mark Keane, state, on Friday the 21st day of November 2014, I was travelling west, going from one point to another. While travelling past Waimaku Primary School, I noticed my movement to be less than 40 kilometres an hour, as I was following another conveyance which was braking directly in front of me. At no time did my movement west exceed 40 kilometres an hour, until the conveyance directly ahead of me had turned right into Dennyhurst Drive just before the Pony Club. I proceeded west around two tight 35 kilometre bends, then approximately 50 to 70 metres from a 100 kilometre area opposite a school road to my left, I increased momentum as the road is of slight incline, and I was approaching this 100 kilometre an hour area directly ahead. At this moment in time, I noticed a blackish conveyance behind myself in my rear mirror. It had flashing lights activated. At this, just as entering the 100 kilometre an hour area, I lowered my window and attempted to wave the man or woman behind myself to go past. Now, 50 to 100 metres into the 100 kilometre area, I heard sirens and believed it would be best to pull over in case of emergency, to be safe. At that moment, I noticed a man I had had a previous encounter with, a Neil Winterbottom. He was not wearing any hat and appeared to be wrestling with his yellow top. The man, Neil Winterbottom, then politely asked myself to pull on to the next road on the right, Taha Road. I asked, I was just going to pull off onto the side of the road up there if that's alright with you. The man answered, that'll be fine, that'll be great. I then moved on to Taha Road. The man approached my window and then politely wondered if he could please take a look at your licence. I asked, who are you? The man answered, Constable Neil Winterbottom. I asked, so you are a constable, is that right? The man answered, yes I am. I asked, and do you believe I have broken the law? The man answered, I do. I asked, and what law is that? The man answered, it's the speed limit. I asked, is that a law or is it a rule? The man answered, it's part of the Transport Act, under the Road User Rule. I asked, and is an act a law or a legislative rule of society? The man answered, we can talk about that later, but at the moment I'm asking you to produce your licence. I asked, do you believe I am you? The man answered, could you produce your driver's licence? I asked again, do you believe I am you? The man answered, as a man then, produce your licence. I asked, am I being detained or am I free to go? The man answered, no, you're not free to go. I stated, I am happy to produce anything you order me to do. The man answered, I am not ordering you to do anything. I believe at that moment in time, no enforcement officer was present, and there is no evidence to the contrary. I believe at that moment in time, no man had given any lawful order to produce or perform, and there is no evidence to the contrary. Page 3. I believe at that moment in time I had not identified myself as any person, and there is no evidence to the contrary. I asked the man, do you believe you have authority over myself, a man? The man answered, yes I do. I asked, what is an offence? The man did not answer. I believe at no time did the man clarify what any legal requirement was to myself. I do not understand legal terms, legal customs or legalese, as I am a man not of the legal society. I believe at that moment in time, no questions made were diversionary, only with the intent to clarify what I do not understand and believe there is no evidence to the contrary. I believe at that moment in time no obstruction was made by myself, and I would gladly have accepted any lawful order, and believe there is no evidence to the contrary. A complete unedited copy of the video recording of this interaction is also supplied. See the DVD. I confirm the truth and accuracy of this statement. I make this statement with the knowledge that it is to be used in court proceedings. I'm aware that it is wrong to make a false statement and wish to tell the truth to the best of my belief. You might take note that this has been stamped by a Justice of the Peace right there. Okay, so it's been sworn. It's been sworn by Justice of the Peace Mary Shirley Jackson, number 3659 of Auckland. Okay, and she is a Justice of the Peace. And we also have this certified true copy which JT do for us at North Shore District Court. Okay, so and that's their stamp. And I think I better put a little disclaimer in there. At no time do I have any ill will, intent to cause harm, distress or alarm to anybody, including Neil. Love you, buddy. I'm more than happy to forgive you for your trespass for running over my foot, should you be a man and own up that what you did was incorrect. What you did was wrong. More than happy to forgive you. Just a man like me. Peace.